Giving it all we got, giving it all we can, giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world, no fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Uncle Craig here on the Bon Nok here in Thailand. And well, today I've already done everything today. Mostly I think I slept in the morning because it was raining. But I've been out. Actually, you probably can't see it, but I had a bunch of basket lights hanging in the trees, and then like 3 of them didn't turn on or something. I thought it was light bulbs, but it wasn't light bulbs. It was a wiring. And if I remember, when I threw it up there pretty quick the first time, yeah, the wiring was kind of shoddy. But these are those LED lights, you know. This thing just, I don't know, glued on here, spun off. But this one might have got wet or something. Doesn't work. But the other ones work. I bought new ones anyway, and then I realized it was the wiring. Actually, I said it was a wiring. I think my wife was the one who said bulbs. Anyway, I redid that. I took all the wires out and I, just rewired it. And I soldered all the connections instead of just twist tying it, and capping it and taping it and all that. I soldered all the connections, and then taped it up. Water tape over, and then tape it up really good. But so should last for a while now. There's only 5 of them out there, but what I'm doing now is sitting here because I got my carabao head, and I'm gonna try and start getting my metal pieces together to create that little frame. And hopefully this little cheap we'll be able to cut through that metal without too much effort. But what I did was I had a piece of rope that was holding this thing up anyway, so what I decided to do was I'm going to use a rope as kind of the measure. My camera turned off right then. Maybe I touched it. Can you see that? Anyway, yeah, so what I thought I'd do is I take it and my first thing is I want to put a metal ring around the nose part, kind of holding it. I don't know how far I can get that metal ring down there though. But anyway, so let's see, metal ring, man. About that far. So then I'll just take this, measure my metal, cut it off, and then I'll weld that together so I'll have that ring. And then I'll make the next piece. I'll probably have a bar coming up from the ring over to the top. I haven't decided how that frame is going to look. Here, let me straighten this up a little bit. How the frame will look, but I think I actually have to do it like this, piece by piece, so that it comes out right. And then maybe I can take the one that I've made from here, the design, and transfer it and make the same cuts for the other one, because the other head's just about the same. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the rope to do that, and then after that, maybe after I just weld the circle, maybe I'll weld 2 circles, and then I'll use a bar or use the rope to measure from the circle as it fits snug. Of course, I'm thinking through this process as I'm telling you. There's no planning involved. And I'm just going to bring it up around the horns and then through the head, so that it all connects, and it's much more difficult to to remove, right? And if you're not watching this, if you haven't watched my other videos, the plan is to mount them out to the front gate and in a secure fashion so they can't be just pulled off of there by people who might really need one of these carabao heads. All right, man, let me get to it and I'll get back at you. Yeah, I think the battery's dead. But I do have my hacksaw. Maybe. And of course, darkness is upon me. And rain's coming, man. You can see the water. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. So I'm gonna have to drag this inside. Well, I better get my tool. I was working with my soldering iron, you know, when I just did those lights. I'm like, oh, I'm done. So I come over here and set it down for a minute. Oh, I set it down right there. Shouldn't have done that. I was working on that clock motor drive thing and that didn't work either. It's broken, so gotta order one of those little cheap clock drives from Lasso or something. Oh man, the window's open. Aw, I gotta go, man. Gotta go close the windows in the house. It's raining. God dang it. And it's coming down at an angle, so you can see the flag over there. It's blowing, man. The window's on this side, no problem, but I think my office window's open, which means that my computer, etc., are at risk. I don't know what time is it now. It's 2:30, but it looks dark out there, man. That rain, it's not going away, man. Whoa, it's dark. Yeah, well, I do have the awning on there, so I'm a little protected there. Like my tint on my windows. Gold, green, and blue. Wow. Pretty cool, man. Well, I better close them other windows. My wife would be like, hey man, why didn't you close the other windows? These are all gold on this side, if you remember, if you've ever seen these other videos. Look at that. It's like a church, man. Although, oh no, that's right, the kitchen windows. Dang it. That's probably what'll get wet most. Yeah, that one catches. That's green and gold. I did green and gold in the kitchen, gold in the bedroom, and you know, green, gold, and blue in my office room. But yeah, man. Whoa, it's all wet up here too. Am I good? I think I'm good. Some of the stuff I got to take in, right? If it starts raining and blowing. If it's raining straight down, no problem, but it's raining again. My wife's out, I don't know, making flowers or something for the parade tomorrow. It'll be raining probably. Maybe not in the morning. You know, in the morning, about 10 o'clock in the morning is when everybody be, you know, bringing paying homage to the Wat or whatever, temple offerings. And it's should be the village parade where everybody dancing and bringing the money trees and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be tomorrow. Today's Thursday, which is also our local Thursday street market. Well, good luck with that. I know they'll still come out because people still buy stuff in the rain, man. Especially those people that don't want to cook. And these guys are out there cooking in the rain. I feel almost obligated to go get wet and buy food because they got soaking wet making the food for me. And if nobody buys it, then they're gonna be bumming. But you can hear, oh my God, there goes my ladder. My ladder just blew over. That's blowing on the side. Oh man, I got my tools on that bench and the wind's coming this way. I'm gonna put my poncho on. Go back over there. Wear my hat. Yeah, man. All right, well, my GoPro's waterproof. But I gotta get over there. Hey, Dwayne, save yourself. Yeah. Look at that. About as gray as it gets. My ladder just blew over. I'm glad I finished all that electrical work before this started. Well, it hasn't gotten on the table, so that's good. My handiwork on my roof turned out to be pretty good. There, man. Wow. The rain. All the fishes are probably worrying. Maybe I should just cover this. I also just bought I had my power supply for this go bad and I just got it. And I'm thinking that it went bad because I leave it out here in the outside rain and stuff. So anyway, crap. Can't really work in this. I mean, I could, but I'm gonna get pneumonia now, do I? And not only that, but I could cut the metal, but I can't weld it, so I'm not gonna be welding in the damn rain. That's not good, is it? How's my lens? Is it wet yet? Yeah, I don't want to weld in the rain, man. That's not healthy. Probably not even recommended. But I'm gonna stop. I checked out my poles over there that I put in the ground and they're still solid. So even though it's been raining for basically almost 2 days now since I put those poles in, they're all right. Ponchos also keep you warm, man. If you didn't know. We had to go out this morning and went and got a charging unit for my mother-in-law's scooter. We got new batteries, but it wasn't appearing to charge. And I tested the charger. I just ain't got no power coming through there, And I'm thinking, well, it's probably messed up. So I went back to the place in town where she bought it, the scooter. And the guy checked it and said, yeah, you can charge it. And it just so happened that the girl that goes and picks up chargers and products just returned when we got there. He goes, oh, just got back, so you can get a new charger. And it was 700 baht. Similar ones were about 500 baht on Lazada. So it was all right. And then we brought it over to Mom, so fixed that problem. But I wish it would stop raining. Rainy days are probably perfect for getting other stuff done. I mean, I got computer stuff I want to get done. I really want to continue some writing that I'm doing, but writing, I think 3/4 of writing is inspiration. You got to feel the inspiration to pull out the creativity in your storyline and stuff. And I get some of that from watching movies. I haven't been to movies for a while. It's been almost 2 years now. We probably went to the movies 2 or 3 times. But if I read, I read short stories, and that's a little bit inspiring. But when I see visual effects, movies, and certain things like that, I'm like, wow, man, I can do that. but I need more than that. I need to be in a place for inspiration. Kind of like solitude, I guess. But I got so many things I'm doing here on the farm that it's not a place. I don't think it's currently anyway, it's not a place for inspiration. It just wears you out doing your stuff. I mean, I like being creative and thinking of stuff that I'm making and things like that, but not for writing. Oh, when you know it, thinking of inspiration. There's all I gotta say right there. Wife just came back probably from doing her thing, like I said, making flowers and working in the rain. She'll be gone for a few hours, so. And here comes rain again. It slowed down. I thought I was gonna stop. Nope, it's coming back. I might as well cash out for the rest of the day and outdoor activity. Let's see what I can do inside. Maybe I should set up my computer for live stream or something. Alright, man, well, let me get to it and I'll get back at you. Thanks for watching.